all fun and games.
Oh, you're going
Fun and good. See what the chat's here on it. That's it, back like that. Right guys, finally.
And we should be back.
I'm just waiting nobody else to be back in here guys. Finally got this working now. God knows what happens, so we've just done a reboot. Full system reboot, it seems to be working a wee bit better. I'll just quickly turn the sound on it. How's that sound?
Give us a thumbs up. Give us a one thumbs up for the sound and another thumbs
No,
up
that's
for the
fine, I'll put
picture.
my phone down. Don't need to.
Okay.
That's what I said earlier, we do with the sound. Right,
Aye.
okay. Right guys, so our sponsors tonight are Maxwell, at the heart of it for all your petrol needs. And all your petrol needs in Northern Ireland. Diesel, unleaded diesel, petrol, you name it. Anything you can get for a car.
Yep,
Maxwell at the heart of it in Northern Ireland.
Yep, and a big shout out to our friends at the Sons of Truth, who do an absolutely fantastic job coaching the youngsters and coaching youngsters aged between 5 and 16. So great. If you haven't heard of the Sons of Truth, please go on their Facebook page and have a look at the Sons of Truth.
Just a sound on it. Put the sound right up. Right, so that should be a lot better there guys.
So
Karachi, don't like it, the Karachi. And the sound
not having a great night technical wise, but we'll get there.
30 seconds of delay. The background noise is probably Lily.
Yeah, and yeah, we could be using Billy Cobbins' big guitar camera. That's what David.
So shout out to the Sons of Truth and Maxwell, both our sponsors for tonight's show guys.
Yeah.
Just waiting 30 seconds to see the comments to see if you can hear it alright now. Shouldn't be any issues with the sound at it. And then we'll be good to go. Aye, that's a lot louder now.
Okay, good.
That's a lot better.
We've got there's the mascot of Gers TV, Lily the dog. That might
She's
be
Lily snoring and drifting and farting.
lovely.
I can't hear that, David, I'm listening, I can't hear any noise like that, but the 30 second delay should fit it. The volume I can hear in this sounds perfect.
Sounds like that's actually two distinct sounds. Workman drilling and a VHS video. Rewinding. Merry Christmas everyone, by the way. It's this is obviously the last show before Christmas, and obviously
I don't know what about a few
Gremlins. I don't know if anyone's seen the film, the Christmas movie Gremlins.
Yes, have not given us a good Christmas, have they?
Seems to.
It must be that sign noise is flickering. What reason it's flickering? Tight on a different USB, it's got this something to do with USBs.
So
It should work as well here guys, because everything else is fine on it.
on the camera from Warren, how you doing? Hope you're well.
Now you all hear snoring now enough now because Lily started near you.
Yeah.
Shush. Right, hopefully it gets better in the next couple of seconds. Maybe take the volume down a wee bit at the bottom there. It's too high. That's about it. Perfect. Buzzing sound.
That'll be a combination of the Workman outside of the VHS and that's rewinding.
There's no interference with the tony noise. Is there anything on the... I don't know about it on the... It's clean, so I'll get that there now. In case it's that right.
Adrian McElvany, I wouldn't know that, I'm afraid. But when you got serious in 80 right enough though, I will think of that.
I can't hear anything on it that's going on at night. Okay.
doesn't seem to be any
Right,
kind
there's got to be something wrong with the actual full system.
doesn't seem to be any kind of interference or noise from the other end. Hi Neil, Nick,
I
hope you're
don't know,
well.
let me try something for a minute, right? I think close on the
We're going to have a look at
right,
this.
give me 10 seconds. Right, so see this, right, keep talking to the...
It must be the dog.
Right, try talking to...
So we are working on the sound. We had some picture issues earlier and now we've got sound issues, so try to one on to the next. Mark, yeah, needs to let you keep up to date with the time.
Better, aye, because all the volumes were up, see, they've been turned up the full.
So hopefully...
Better, right, that's us, right.
Keep letting us know because it's a bit awkward for us. We've got trying to fix things and we're trying to talk at the same time. So hopefully, oh, that's it back on. So I think that's promising. I think that could be us good. Actually, no, it says 8:30 in my system, so I don't know if that's a wee delay.
Right, that should be us on it now. Right, I think that's us. Thumbs up, guys, let us know it's fine. It's just there was too many volumes going at the one time. I think. I'll tell you that in a second. Thumbs up, let us know it's alright. This time.
Yeah,
No, buzzing still.
that's if you give it a few seconds.
Keep 30 seconds, man, because I've got half of non buzzing away now. Oh. No. I'll get it. There's nothing for that for you. It's causing the interference.
Better than it was, but
Right, so it's got to go these afternoon.
don't really know what's that. So we were having oh, must be some
Everything's
fans of the other teams.
After bar the one microphone, so it should be working fine. Get last call here, get this worked. Great from Holland. Very good. One says that, one says no, one says aye. Oh man, still scratching. 10 seconds out of it, still got the 30 seconds to leave. Hopefully, with only one microphone on, should be alright. Is it still doing it? Right, it's just, I don't know what's causing it then, because for this man here, because there's, man, I should get it. Keep talking to me, Goldie.
We'll try to see, we'll try and find, so it just seems a bit crackly, which is strange because we genuinely can't hear any issues now then. We can't see...
Right, is it still crackly to do?
On any issues. We are working on it.
I'm sweating, man.
Okay. This is the ghost of Christmas past is haunting us.
I get, what does he get? Means that you still happening or it's better? Yep,
I
what?
don't
Yeah,
know
I don't know what that means.
Oh, still crack. I said it's still cracking. Yeah.
Still the same, there's nothing on it's crackling, it can be crackling, there's nothing happening here, it can be crackling.
Right, we can still be heard.
It's got to be a very Gers TV or something. Right, let me try something you're right on. This is the last plan, if that's your right. Swap the mic here.
Right.
See if this works.
We're going to try and swap. We've got some equipment here. We're going to try and swap some equipment over. So, I've got some football soon. Don't forget, Friday night we're having a party night in the Bristol Bar in Duke Street.
Microphone USB.
That's it. Don't touch anything.
You mean I've done it? And that's a new microphone it's in, so is that still working?
That seems to
I
be
may have to go to default again.
success.
That's
Right.
that's our microphone, right, so just don't touch it, right, okay.
Right, that seems to be better.
Right, okay. Some reason, the older
So
microphone...
way again,
Can it be away again? No, it's not right, it's away again, I've just fixed it. Oh well, bear the good news, Celtic's win 2-0.
That's my result, Mark.
Right, is it better or is it no? It's okay now, right.
Livingston just scored.
Oh.
2-1.
2-1.
Okay.
Right, it's all good, right.
Right,
Finally,
I think I respect it, we just crack on anyway. Okay.
Right, sorry about all the interruptions tonight. It's one of those, obviously these nights will happen once every so often. Just got to kind of have a laugh and move on best we can.
The show must go on. Quick shout out our sponsors, Maxwell at the heart of it for all your petrol needs and Northern Ireland.
And
the Sons of
also a big shout out to the Sons of Struth, our friends at Sons of Struth, who do a fantastic job coaching the youngsters in the soccer academies. So well done to Sons of Struth. If you don't know anything about the Sons of Struth, please go onto their Facebook group page, their Facebook page, and check them out. And if you know anyone at that age that needs or wants soccer coaching, football coaching even, we're not in America.
Give them a wee shout. Right,
a shout.
let's get straight to the Rangers game last night. We're getting an update. It's 2-1. Livingston have just scored. Right. Rangers game last night. I'll start off my opinion on it. First of all, new manager Michael Beale's just came in, so I don't really want to be blaming him for anything. However, there's major cracks, and somebody says it sounds out again.
Just
That's the dog. I've got a dog underneath my arm here. That's the dog snoring right beside the mic. You can't get away. Right, so I believe genuinely that Rangers have got major work to be done in the January transfer window and for the rest of the season. I think we need a new goalkeeper badly. Alan McGregor's been a fantastic servant to the club. However, there's different reasons. People are saying he's unfit, he's old and whatever else. His time's up as a Rangers goalkeeper. I genuinely believe that he wanted to finish in the summer and he should have been allowed to finish in the summer, and it's tarnishing his legacy a wee bit. That said, the defence hasn't been up to scratch yet. However, it did look to settle a wee bit in the second half.
I'll just kind of jump in there and try and give McGregor a little bit of defence. He did, obviously the free kick, maybe the goalkeeping coach has said to him that Duke will put it in the other corner, and McGregor trying to get a steal on it by moving that step. We don't know, but by the time the shot came in, he was flat-footed and he couldn't get there in time. So I think we should say McGregor was at fault for the first goal. However, it was a good strike. And the second goal, I think you could have Martinez v Argentina in there. I don't even think he's saving that goal.
Possibly, but the point I'm trying to make is, say for an example, he's having a bad time now. Who are we going to bring in? Because they're not going to bring in. I don't know, seeing the sounds of
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin's not going to come in, I don't think, because they don't like the fans him. So they've got McCrory there, but they don't really. If they were going to give McCrory a chance, he'd have been in by now, and I think he's more than capable. So I think they need to go, no matter what, they need to go and buy a goalkeeper, and a proper goalkeeper in the January transfer window.
I'd agree. I would agree that we need a young keeper for sure.
Young McCrory.
McCrory did well in that game against Celtic at the end. You know, at Steven Gerrard's last Old Firm game when Haaland scored. McCrory did really well. Totally agree, but I don't. You can't put a young keeper in to a shaky defence halfway through a season. I don't think it works out like that. I really don't think you can do that, Mr. White. To be perfectly honest, I understand the thought behind it, but if you've got, I'm
getting the no sound messages again.
There's no defenders.
System, I think. Right, thumbs up if you can hear us, thumbs down if you can't hear us, because
I think it's coming. It must be coming and going. There seems to be some people that can hear us.
Sands was terrible at both goals too. Stupid foul first. I 100% agree. A poor clearance for the second. Now we have Golson, King, Davies fit. We shouldn't see Sands at the back again. I agree with that. I feel a bit bad for Sands because Sands' problem seems to be that because he's a utility player. That means he's basically getting moved about. And
yes.
I feel a bit bad. I don't think the boy's probably Rangers class. However, he has been a good fit. We've needed him at times, and he's came in and done the job.
He's done well. I mean, the price tag you've got on at the moment is £4 million. I wouldn't pay £4 million for him, but you need to sympathise with Sands because he's getting played out of position. So at no time in his Rangers career has Sands been able to show what he's truly like as a player, because he's not got to play midfield because the midfield's, as far as the manager thinks, pretty solid, and he's playing out of position at the back. So James Sands is probably at least 50% better than he's playing right now than capable of. So I do sympathise with him, but on current form or in current position, he shouldn't be signing him. However,
it does look, and I hope I'm not jinxing anything here, touch wood, that'll knock your knee calf again. Touch wood, that once we get the full defence, back, we should have a good defence. And credit to James Tavernier. I don't know if anybody's seen social media today. There was an update that James Tavernier had a bad dose of the flu and drove to the match, so he wasn't on the team bus. Never got his meal or anything with the team, so he was able to play and function properly. That's a sign. As people question him as a captain and as a Rangers player, at least it shows he's got the fight and desire for the club. I genuinely think if we can get the defence sorted, the rest of the team will start to improve when we reintroduce Hadji and Lawrence into the midfield.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, if the attackers are performing, and I thought it's difficult to judge because last night was a strange game. We started quite well for the first 15-20 minutes. We looked as if we could win 2 or 3-0, and then but again this kind of malaise sets in. We think we've won the game and we allow teams back into it, and then you seen Aberdeen were going to score, and then second half we didn't show up in the second half at all, and then fair play to Michael Beale. He makes the changes. He brought in 4 subs before the hour mark, which was bold.
And toughened us up.
Toughened us up. Probably sent a signal out as well. And fair play to Kent and Tillman, who I thought didn't have a great second half at all up until the last 5 minutes. But in injury time, you've got your 2 creative players, Tillman and Kent, who step up to the plate. Kent's running short, set up the first goal, half-field rebound, and then the last minute you've got Tillman, and I think every single person in the ground and every single person watching was shouting to cross it, but he kept the ball. He kept the ball, and went back on the outside, hung the ball up, and then we scored from it. So I've got to say, like, I know we're not being Tillman's and Kent's biggest fans, but you know, Kent, you know, if people knocking Kent's character as well, but he was the one in the 94th minute that stepped up and had the run and had the shot. So signs
I thought
were a bit better.
I know what you're saying, Gordon. I thought the both of them, Kent and Tillman, started the game, I agree with you, really good, both of them, and then at the end of the game finished the game really good. But there was a good half an hour both sides, the last maybe 15 minutes each half, the last 15 minutes, the first 15 minutes of second half, that I thought they just were totally out of the game. They've got a free, the two of them have kind of got a free rein, I think, but the desire and the passion to get the result at the end I thought was outstanding. And to be honest, I mean, we don't want to see that in the future. We don't want to see us struggle like that. However, it was a great finish and great entertainment and a great way to sicken the Aberdeen support up, who I thought were disgusting on the night. Yeah,
I mean, the Aberdeen fans are vile. You know, I actually think that Aberdeen fans are worse than the Celtic fans, to be perfectly honest. And that's, you know, it's not a good accolade to have. Don't get me wrong, but
I think they're on par with each other. But
I think the Aberdeen fans are just, you know, jealous and bitter, and
it also proves that there's such an irrelevance. The base Rangers in their whole season, it's a cup final every time they play against you, so they're cheating their own fans, but their fans seem to accept that.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean, they probably thought to themselves at the start of the weekend, last weekend, probably Friday night. You know, we'll get games coming up against Celtic and Rangers. Let's take it easy against Celtic, so we're ready for Rangers.
Yeah.
And you've seen that in the performance against. You know, I watched some of the second half on Saturday, and you know, Aberdeen didn't get out their own half, and it's almost as if like their midfield and attack had a day off, had a rest day almost, and you know, you can see that they're just they're cheating their own fans, and I feel a wee bit sorry for them because they build up the whole season around the Rangers games, and more often not. I mean, they haven't beat us for a long time up there, so it's a shame. I actually think, you know, for the good of Scottish football, teams like Aberdeen, Hibs, etc. should maybe try and concentrate a bit on themselves and playing all year round. But who am I?
Well, the thing about it is as well, football was about entertainment. It was a really entertaining game. It was a hard game. That's the difference. They gave Rangers a game that they totally get tore into us. A lot of bookings. It's good to see the Rangers players getting in amongst it. Great entertainment, great Rangers support, and sometimes it's the games like that you need to win, and coming back like that shows that something that we doubted, that this season the team's still got passion and spirit.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. And look at Scotty Arfield. When Scotty Arfield came on, and fair play to Arfield, didn't we? You know, we're not talking about the chances he missed or the runs. His head could have went down, because he came on, he was full of energy, he had a couple of shots busting through, and his head could go down, but then he was there, 94th minute, stepped up, and I think that's
he never feels sorry for himself.
Yeah, and I think that's a change in management, that They've got that, they've hopefully got that never say die attitude, and you've got to at Rangers because a draw's not good enough.
So before we get it, we're going to open the call lines in a wee minute. We're aware the Celtic game's going to finish in about half an hour. We don't want you to cut the traffic. We'll open the lines up in a wee minute, but I think when you're mentioning what you mentioned there about the passion in that, Gordon, Connor Golson deserves a big mention there because he's came back, in my opinion, probably a bit early. He definitely wants to play for Rangers. He's been criticised by me and most other Rangers supporters, but when he wasn't there, we needed him, and that proved it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Golson, I think that when Golson's spell out has made us realise how important he actually is. Because I think when somebody plays every game for 2 seasons odd, two and a bit seasons, you get used to him. You get a bit. It's like he can become a bit of a scapegoat because he's there for so often. But when he's away, he's missed, and that says it all. So yeah, good to see Connor back, and hopefully. I don't know if it's Ben Davies. I don't know why he's on the bench. He's fit enough to play the last half hour, and he's on the bench.
I was going to mention that. I think
it's a strange one. It's still a strange one with Davies. Davies would obviously get injured again, but it's 4 or 5 weeks. He's on the bench. If he's fit enough to be on the bench, then.
But when he's on the park, he seems really comfortable.
Yeah,
he does seem like, and he's played in English Premiership. So something tells me there's a player in him. But you're right. We need to get rid of these injuries, and we need the players to be playing.
We need centre backs that can play, for 90 minutes. And just a wee shout out to Adam Devine as well. I thought he did a good game.
Yeah. Aye, again, he's learning every week. That's one thing about the boy. And he's even if he makes mistakes, he doesn't put the head down. He gets on with it, which is important. It
just seems strange that we've got Borna Barisic at the club, who's has Croatia won 3rd place. He helped his team out. He played the game in the last 16 game. He's obviously Rangers left back. We've got Devine, who's clearly a good player, but then we went out and spent 4 or 5 million on this the Turkish guy who Vilmaz, who could be a good player. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a bad player, but it just seems strange that we haven't brought in either a goalkeeper or a central defender, another central defender.
But I do think that there's going to be the January transfer window. I think some players he's assessing on the players. He's giving them a free rein to play. He's given them an opportunity, and I think it's up down to them if they want to stay or go. But I think he'll already know who he's keeping.
I think that for the transfer window, he won't send a keeper at the transfer. We've got 3 keepers at the club, so I think what we'll do is we won't see a keeper until the summertime. I think McGregor will retire. McGregor will see that. Will see those goals in last night and know himself.
Yeah,
what's happened? He's not a young guy. He's very experienced. He probably signed a year's contract because he wanted to be a bit extra financial security. But he's come back in the team. He's done well. Everyone forgets he's done well since he came back in. I mean, Liverpool away, he was man of the match. He made about 4 or 5 world class saves again. So, it's tempting as a football fan to criticise straight away. But I think McGregor's got to the end of the season and then retire.
Yeah, I think so. We're talking about that just now. What we'll do is we'll open the phone lines up and take a call if anybody wants to give us a quick call, because we're running out of time with the balls up tonight. I'll just quickly play the intro here.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. The Gers TV. Hit it.
And that's us got the call lines now open. Just before we go back to the football chat, we were guests of the Mull and Iona Rangers Supporters Club in Oswald's Bar last week. Thank you very much to them, and it was great to have Gordon Smith as a guest there. Carol's just given us a wee call. We'll just get him on just now. Carol, how you doing, pal?
Hi, Carol.
Hi. You sorted out your technical difficulties side.
Hopefully, just about.
Everything was fine an hour ago, so I don't know what happened.
I'm just actually telephoning up to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you yourself, mate.
You talk about Rangers and I'm still waiting on a big improvement. There has to be a better improvement. Playing a wee bit better, but not great. Can't be helped.
Well, one of the things, Carol, we're all thinking about is we've got Rangers Celtic at Ibrox in a couple of weeks' time. If we give them the opportunities and the mistakes, we make the same mistakes against them, they'll probably score more goals than Hibs and Aberdeen, so we need to be on our game.
Aye, I know know that we've got to score more goals.
Yeah.
Because we're going to concede. I don't care if Goldson and Davis is back, we're still conceding.
Yeah, no, we are, and but I think once what's not happened so far this season, Carol, is that the central centre backs, Davis and Goldson, they've not had a solid run together to get to know each other's games and style. So there's that kind of discrepancy at the moment where they don't really know each other's game yet.
But listen, Alfie looks to be back on. He's not fully fit yet. I don't think when I say fully fit, I think he can lose a wee bit of weight yet. But he looks to be back to his old self when it comes to passion and ability.
Aye. Is there any news in Kamar Roof? Is he's caught in wool or?
I don't actually know what's wrong with him anymore.
Aye.
I don't
Well, that's
actually.
it. Probably the doctor see what's wrong with him then.
I don't know because he's been mentioned. Michael Beale's mentioned him playing. Not being ready to play, but mentioned he's in the plans. He keeps mentioning.
Yeah.
As one of the strikers will consider.
I don't know. It's easy money for me. I think. I really do.
Sadly,
I think.
Right. All right, lads. Good night. Have a good New Year.
Okay, and Carol, what
Let's
do
hope
you
it's a
say?
nice victorious New Year.
I hope so.
Yes, well.
And thanks for
Hey,
that.
man, I had a wee thing to say. I forgot. Do you know think the Rangers should do a coronation tournament?
They could do, aye, in the end of the season, May. That's a good shout, aye.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't.
You know,
but
one field, maybe Arsenal or Chelsea in Hamburg.
it'd be great to see that. I can't. Unfortunately, I don't think the board at the moment would invite that, but it would be great to see. To be honest.
Did they not mention Celtic to come in yet? Did the board would maybe put it through?
I think that's the problem. Sorry, I'm sneezing here. I'm cold.
If you ask them to host it in Sydney, they might think about it.
I think, Carol, what we're seeing here is that the board don't seem to have the same passion for the club that we do.
No, I don't understand it, you know. It would be a great opportunity, you know.
I agree with you 100%.
And you strip the Castor. I bring that up. Right, good night.
Yeah.
Alright, take care, Carol.
The cast law coronation.
And I forgot to say that, but thanks to Carol for sending us a whiskey up a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
A couple of wee gifts.
So we're back on track after technical problems. Just going to let you know about a wee night in a couple of nights' time. So what's happening is the Gers TV are hosting a party night, a Christmas party night at the Bristol Bar, which is 600 Duke Street. Kicks off any time really. Obviously we're playing Ross County away from home, so if you can't got to Dingwall for the night, please join us at the Gers TV. Obviously the Bristol Bar will have the game on various big screens. There'll be drinks promotions, and the Gers TV will be there in all that glory. So
There'll be
feel free.
DJ on as well, so there's entertainment for
Aye,
them.
so there'll be entertainment, DJ, drinks promotions, and of course Ross County game will be on as well. So let's
And it's free entry, guys, so don't worry about if you're
Yep.
skin. If it's not money.
Absolutely free entry, and
If you don't know
won't
anybody and
get-
you're coming yourself, don't
Yep.
worry about that either. I'm sure Gordy will have a chat with you.
Aye,
yourself.
say that again. If you've got that, if you don't get any plans on Friday, you want your Christmas night out, and you want to meet the Gers TV and meet fellow Bears and meet the Bristol Bar, the staff as well, who are absolutely fantastic. Please come along. Free entry, drinks promotions. There'll be a DJ on. There'll be Ross County game will be on, and we'll try and do some stuff. Maybe a wee broadcast as well. So.
Possibly, if you've never been in the pub before, that's as good a reason as any to get yourselves along.
Exactly, and we're full of friendly Rangers fans as well. So even if you think about it, or you don't know anybody, as Si says, come along and introduce yourself, and we'll have a wee chat with you, and we'll get to know you. And if you fancy giving us a wee hand with the Gers TV as well, then feel free to let us know what you can bring to the party and what you can do as well. Okay.
Aye, but come along on Friday night if you fancy it. Don't be shy, and come along and meet the team. Also, we're doing a yearly charity event for the Glasgow Sick Kids Hospital, who used to be formerly the York Hill Sick Kids, where we're collecting as many selection boxes as possible. We're trying to get 1,000 selection boxes and 300 boxes of chocolates for the nurses, who, as we all know, do a great job. It ends on Thursday night, Friday morning. The drop-off points are the Bristol Bar, the Royalty Bar, Oswald's Bar, the Black Bull and Cambuslang, and Ibrox Stadium Superstore is also available for it. Even if you only drop in a box of chocolates or one selection box, it will go a long way, as it's not just for the sick kids, it's for the kids. They have a proportion of them that get given out to kids who've got nothing at Christmas whatsoever. So any help at all would be appreciated, and everyone who has helped us and supported us so far, Thank you very much.
Yeah, big thank you for everyone that's handed us something in. Just a shout out to one of my couple of friends, Jack and Demi mine, who were over for Northern Ireland at the weekend, and they were at Oswald's and they handed in, a good 10, 11, 12 selection boxes. So, but thanks to everyone, because it's a fantastic cause and it's something we're really, really proud to be doing. So, thank you very much for that. So let's read a couple of comments. I'm going to read William Gordon's big comment out. Okay, it's a bit of a paragraph, but we'll get through it as best we can. Okay, so.
Would you want to start with the Sands one first?
The original comment was that Golson was at fault for Aberdeen's 2 goals, and I think it was Sands gave away the free kick as well. So William Gordon's coming back and saying that there was a kind of Golson casually chested the ball down, and they got the guy, obviously, so what's happened is Golson's chested it down, it's fallen to Coulson, I think his name is, and he's smashed the shot past McGregor. McGregor done his job, he never mentioned Sands, and Sands was blaming for second. I wasn't blaming Golson, I'm just telling you what Golson done. Okay, so
it's just replying really. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I don't really think Golson was at fault for the free kick. Obviously, it's a free kick, and the guy when Barisic or Tavernier firing free kicks like that, you don't turn around and say, oh, it's the other team's defender's fault. It was a great strike. Let's call it what it is. It's a great strike, and to be fair, Coulson's the boy that's on loan for Liverpool as well. That was a great strike as well.
Maybe Aberdeen should have tried that in the game on Saturday.
Yeah,
that's what you should be asking.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they really benefit from the rest day on Saturday, so especially the strikers and that.
Incredible.
So incredible that they kind of and I think they're away at St Monday Christmas Eve. So if I was a betting man, I'll probably put 50 pence on each way on St Monday.
I think they've actually turned on the manager as well. Reading some of the comments online. MD want to give a wee call 0141 329 5230.
Terry Monroe, just to answer your
Okay,
question,
Terry
Monroe, there'll be a selection of songs. There'll be a selection of
there'll be Christmas songs
there'll be
and some of the
favourites.
tunes of glory.
There will be Rangers favourites and Christmas favourites all night long. Mr. Whitewall was poor, so the good thing is that Michael Beale's obviously come in. He's brought in a kind of set piece specialist as well. So hopefully, you can't, Rome wasn't built in a day, as you say. So it
I think they should get Paul Daniels in to fix it.
might take some time, but over the coming weeks and months, I think that we'll be working on our set pieces and hopefully be a bit more of a threat when it comes to set pieces and a bit better defending as well. We do seem to lose a lot of goals. I believe we lost a goal for a corner against Hibs the last Thursday as well. So. Let's hope we can work on that as well. But a big thing's going to be getting all our defenders fully fit, because it makes a big difference.
Getting a settled team.
Aye, see, especially at the back, you don't have continuity at the back. And remember that when set up players like that together, they've got they're cohesive as well. So suddenly, a partnership like Barisic and Kent on the left hand side, whatever, they know each other inside out now. They played for 2.5, 3 years with each other, so they know instinctively what each other's doing. So that's why maybe when they're playing together, they play better together, because they've got that cohesion. If we have to chop and change at the back every single week,
Aye, 100%.
we lose that consistency and that cohesion. So
something that really did get on my bonnet last night that really annoyed me though was Tavernier taking every corner again. It just seems to be that he's the only person that he doesn't let anybody else take the corners, and I think
reminds me of Barry Ferguson about 10 years ago or so.
Selfish, aye. And that's alright if you're scoring goals. If you're scoring goals all the time, that's fine, but his corners were only beating the first man, and that was really frustrating me. Sometimes we get names up and it just says Facebook user, so it's came on from maybe our group page rather than our page itself. So it just says Merry Christmas side to you and all the team at Gers TV. We are the effing people. But I don't get a name to put your name in. I don't know who it is.
We are the fricking people.
And that's Lily started scrolling again.
There you go.
Give us a call, guys, if you want to give us a wee call. We'll not be on much longer because we don't want the football traffic getting in the way.
Could you say as well, like we went to Mr. Singh's last week, and it was an absolutely fantastic night. And Mr. Singh's do not sponsor us in any way, shape or form, but the customer service you get there, the experience you get is absolutely second to none for a curry. So please, we don't have any connection with Mr. Singh's, but before the Hibs game, Simon went with Vienna True Blues. I went with a few friends, and it was absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much for the hospitality shown there as well.
I agree with you 100%. What time are we at now? I'm just
We're coming up for 9, so it's been one of these strange nights tonight, guys, where we've not really had much talking time because of the technical issues. We appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people watching, so thank you very much for sticking with us.
We have a new website.
Yes, so wee bit of an announcement. So we have created at great cost and great time expense as well a fantastic new website for the Gers TV. We are going to post the link right now. Obviously it's still in its infancy, so over the coming days, hours, days and weeks there'll be so much more content getting put on it.
It'll be
updated daily, updated weekly.
Merchandise will be added.
Some merchandise for Gers TV. We'll have match reports, previews. We'll have our esports section as well. So
Charity section.
Charity section as well. So there's loads of exciting things happening. So our new website is www.thegers.tv. So please check that out as well.
If you could share it for us, that would be great.
If you can share it. If you want to be involved and contribute to our website, so say for example you want to do some match previews for us or match reports, or you want to photograph at the game or whatever, then let us know, because we would love for you to get involved.
All the ladies on the B team, somebody says that they're going to the A game, we don't always get to them.
Yep, so if you regularly go to the B team or the ladies team and you want to do match reports for the under 18s or the B team or the ladies team, whatever it is, whatever level it is, please let us know, because we are looking for people to contribute content. But that is a new website there. It's still kind of bare bones at the moment, but bear with us, over the next couple of days and weeks there'll be some fantastic content on it, so it's great to have that, because we haven't really had a website for a while.
Give us your feedback as well. Any feedback would be appreciated.
Yeah, but if you want to get involved and you want to contribute to the website or whatnot, as we say, just let us know and we'll happily bring your ideas on board as well, so please do that.
100%. Guys, last chance to give us a wee call here.
Yeah.
What's the phone number? I've not got specs on. 0141 319 5230.
It's not 513 5230, yeah. So quick call. We're going to wrap it up in a couple of minutes, because it'll be one of those nights where
we'll be back on a bit longer times for next week again. It's just with the Wednesday night, not the Tuesday, and things changing.
Yeah.
It's not always easy.
Yeah, obviously the Tuesday night show we kind of part that for the Aberdeen game, because we thought we knew everybody were watching the Aberdeen game. So what to do, guys, is that obviously if you fancy coming to the Bristol Bar on Friday night, as I say, the Gers TV are hosting a party, so it should be great. The Bristol Bar's a great pub any night of the week, but should be even better this Friday night, so please come along.
Well, guys, we'll wrap up early tonight. We don't want to get caught in traffic getting home tonight.
Yep. So thank you very much for your patience tonight. We will be back on between Christmas and New Year. We will be, live at the Bristol Bar on Friday night as well.
I did forget to mention Lewis earlier on. Thanks to Lewis for helping out as usual in the corner.
Yep. Thanks very much, Lewis. Lewis, do you want to tell the guys about the esports before we go?
So right now we have recently set up a Discord server, which I'm sure will be put up on the website shortly. We also have a Pro Clubs team running on PlayStation, I believe. Is it recorded?
Yes, just about, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to join that, get involved, play some FIFA with the team, that it's going to be fun. Hopefully we can run some FIFA tournaments in the future.
Is there a link to it anywhere?
A link to it? Yeah, I can put a link to it in the chat, the Discord.
So
anyway, that's open for everyone.
Open to everyone. So between the ages, whatever age you are, whatever level you are, if you've got a PlayStation, you've got an Xbox, you've got a laptop or a desktop computer, you play anything from FIFA to Football Manager to Modern Warfare to COD or whatever, and we've created a brand new platform, a brand new community. It's an application called Discord, easily downloadable, and we've got forums on there. You can chat about Rangers, and we can launch some games and we can do some FIFA tournaments as well. Okay, so that's a link there. So if you fancy that, please get involved. Click that link near the Discord link, and we'll chat to you on there as well. Okay, so over the coming weeks and months, we'll be creating everything to do with Rangers on Esports. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well.
I think that's us for the night. I'm going to put Lily here because people think it's us that do this. That's Lily that's been doing all the grunting and groaning.
So it's been a strange night with the technical problems at the start, but what a result last night with Scotty Arfield the last couple of minutes. We're looking forward to the Ross County game on Friday night. We think we should win that, and we look forward to our night at Bristol Bar on Friday. And Simon, always never forget that we are
the people.
Good night.
Hi, Gordon Smith here. Just to let you know that next year we're going to be going to Ghislaine Sands. Gers TV have organised a day there in order that we can go and really do what they used to do under the Jock Wallace era, is training Ghislaine Sands. Now you can come along, and the monies that we're going to be raising is for the Erskine Hospital, and it'll be £100 each to take part, but you can only take part if you're fit. So all you people from the Rangers Supporters Club, get yourself